Hello, good and evil people of this world. My name is Derek, and I'd like to welcome you to my show, The Black and White Effect. Tonight, we're going to be discussing the topic of racism. Yeah, racism. Ooh, it's going to be good. I just want to hop on here real quick and get a chance to talk to all the racist people out there. Before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe this video. I really appreciate it. This is a new YouTube channel, so we're getting started and cranking tonight. So let's get back to it. Racism. I really, had a chance to ponder on this to really try to get an understanding. And I've been trying to wrap my brain around this for a long time of how people can be so racist. And I came to the conclusion of I still don't get it. Can anybody help me out there? Because I still don't get it. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's a waste of time to me, honestly. Uh, it's a lot of energy to hate. Do you know how much energy you gotta have to wake up every single day filled with hate, trying to hate somebody? You know, no matter what your background, no matter what your ethnicity is, no matter what community you come from, everybody, I mean everybody, goes through something in this world. You got people out here trying to pay their bills, struggling to pay their bills. You got people out here dealing with, family issues, dealing with their kids, dealing with, not liking the job that they're currently working, and they trying to figure out life and how to maneuver through life. And, everybody has those struggles in life where they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to put one foot in front of the other. But for black folks, it's a little bit harder because on top of all of that you deal with in life, we got to deal with racism on top of that. So I just want y'all to think about that. Everybody deals with the same thing in life, no matter what your background is. But for black folks, you got to add racism onto that too. That's a lot. That'll make you go crazy. People act like black folks had a opportunity to choose their color or what they wanted to be. Like before we was born, God said to us, you want to be white, black, do you want to be, a little bit, mixed in with Asian and, Puerto Rican? Do you want to be, Hispanic? Like, what do you want to be? Like we had a Price is Right choice, and that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. But for black folks, and I can speak for only myself, I love being black. I wouldn't change it for the world. I don't give a toot who what's going on in the world. How much you hate me? How can you hate somebody that you don't know? Let's start with that. How you gonna hate somebody that you don't know? You don't know their name. You don't know their middle name. You don't know where they grew up at. You don't know what their favorite chips is, what their favorite soda is, what type of candy they like growing up. You don't know nothing. But you just look at the color of my skin and you automatically hate me. To me, and this is just my opinion, and this is why I have this platform, that is straight up stupid. There's too much going on in the world to be sitting up there hating on people. Have y'all been watching the news and looking at these floods, these fires, the uncertainty going on with that Cheeto man in the White House? And y'all want to sit up here instead of banding together, coming together as a people. You better wake up every morning, yarn, get up out of bed. I don't know if some of y'all brush y'all teeth, wash your face. I don't know. And you say today I'm just gonna hate on somebody for no reason. Black folks, stop asking for reparations. Why are we asking for reparations from people, the same people that hate us? I just want to give y'all a second to think about that. Take your time. They don't want to give us no money to do what? They already scared that black folks, if we get any type of power, they scared we gonna do something to them. They scared we gonna rise up. They scared that we gonna come together. They scared that we're gonna do all the things that they did to us. See, if you treat people the right way, that's like how the way you're supposed to be raised. If you treat people the right way, like you want to be treated, you won't be having to worry about that. Now, would you? I got a question for the racist folks out there who's gonna be watching this channel. So you can flood my comments with all that racist hate. I'm not gonna look at it, honestly. But my God that I serve, if my God is powerful, loving, merciful, faithful, holy, what type of God do you serve then? Because if you're around here with a, 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 a heart full of hate, do you think you're gonna get into heaven? I just want y'all to think about that for a second. It's gonna be two lines in heaven. I'm telling y'all. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure and close. There's gonna be two lines in heaven. It's gonna be one to the left side, and it's gonna be one to the right side. And that one to the right side gonna be very, very long. You're gonna see people in that long line. You know how you go into a restaurant and they tell you, yeah, it's gonna be about 20, 30 minute wait. And you sitting up there and you just waiting, looking at your watch. That's what they're gonna be doing in line. They're gonna be, and when you get up there and God shows you your life in front of you and all that hateful mess that you were doing to folks, all of what your ancestors then did, and you follow right, step in line with what the hateful stuff that they done did. God gonna say, okay, this is what I need you to do. It's two elevators, one going up and one going down. I need you to get on that elevator that's going down and hit that button, and you're gonna be at your destination. Y'all are straight up stupid, ignorant. I don't understand it. Like the pastor say in the churches, because they've been saying this for a long time, but we're in our last days. People need to stop saying that because we don't know when God coming back. He can be tomorrow. Are y'all gonna be ready? I'm listening. Are y'all gonna be ready? You can't put your blunt out at the last second and say, "Oh God, forgive me," then try to hurry him get to heaven. It don't work like that. You can't put that Jack Daniels down or that vodka or that Boone's Farm that they used to drink back in the 90s. You can't put that down at the last minute and say, God forgive me, and think you're gonna go to heaven. It don't work like that. You gotta repent. You gotta get on your knees and do some crying and some slobbing and say, God forgive me for all that stuff I done did, even stuff I did last night. You better get the praying. Cause I'm telling y'all, do y'all see what's going on in the world? Gee whiz. If you ain't trying to get your life together, I don't know what to tell you. Learn to love yourself and stop worrying about what other folks doing. That's what I'm doing. There's too many people out here worrying about Donald Trump, what he doing, looking at Fox News and CNN all day, corrupting your mind and your spirit. Listen to that foolishness. Y'all better get out the clubs. You better get off that dance floor, break dancing. Better get off them corners. You can't leave the club early, Sunday, early Sunday morning. I'm talking about leaving the club and going straight to church because that's what some of them women look like when they walk into church. I seen one lady with a full bodysuit on in church. I said, I didn't know that the pastor was inviting some wrestlers in here today. I used to watch WWE growing up. And I used to watch, Triple H and Stone Cold, The Rock. And I was like, man, we got some wrestlers coming in here today that's going to be speaking in church. Y'all done lost y'all mind out here, man. Y'all need to get it together. This is a public service announcement, okay? Because this channel is to help people. It's educational purposes. I hear a lot of people say that on YouTube. It's for educational purposes. Racist folks, stop walking up to black folks saying the N word and think you're gonna walk away freely. Because you must woke up that morning and say, you know what? I just want to end my life. I want to commit suicide. So I think I'm just gonna go up to a black person, say the N word, disrespect them, because I want to go ahead and go home. This life ain't worth living. Because that's the fastest way you gonna go. Get it together. Please, y'all. Get it together. It comes a time as you get older in life. When people start having kids, start having a family, you got to grow and mature and evolve. You got to evolve. Life is hard for everybody to be dealing with that foolishness. It's time for us to come together as a people. No matter what your ethnic background is, no matter where you from, in this world, love ain't hard. How can you, again, I'm gonna say this again. How can you hate somebody that you don't know? It ain't mathing to me. Your 1 plus 1 ain't equaling 2. You think it's 3. How? Democrats and Republicans. That's all y'all care about. Them folks in the White House don't give a hoot, hoot, dootin' what y'all doing. They don't care about y'all. Y'all are pawns. They're using y'all like chess pieces on the board. And y'all falling for it. I have fighting amongst yourselves, getting mad in traffic, giving somebody the finger because they cut you off. Y'all gotta live life. Stop worrying about if the earth is flat. Stop worrying about, global warming, and there's nothing we can do about that, people. Whatever God is gonna do, He gonna do regardless. Live your life. Be happy. Treat people the right way. Stop walking around here hating folks. What is that gonna do? One of the stupidest things I ever think in my life is somebody who can sit up here who has that much hate in their heart, don't want to see nobody succeed but their race and expect to go to heaven. You act like heaven is a place where Martin Luther King gonna be there. Malcolm X gonna be there. Rosa Parks gonna be there. And then you got Robert E. Lee. You got George Washington, and they all just hanging out together, you know, drinking communion wine and just sitting there talking and talking about the old days. I don't think they have nothing in common. You actually think God gonna let that racism come into heaven? I need to quit it. Black folks, stop paying attention to this, please. This don't make no sense. Every time I look on YouTube, I see some white person getting laid out on the ground, and they just keep on doing it. I ain't never seen nobody just keep getting just like getting their tail whipped. When I got a whooping growing up, whatever I did, I stopped doing it. That's what whoopings are for. Not only did I get whoopings, I got hit in the mouth, head, back, neck. It didn't matter. Whoopings are whoopings. But how do you keep constantly want to get whooped? I don't understand it. Children are going to do what their parents do. So if you're raising your child up in a household where you're teaching them to hate other people, they're going to grow up doing that. And that generation and that cycle is going to continue over and over and over. Why? Because you want to be the superior race. Y'all got to stop that too. Do your research. Do your history. I know a lot of y'all don't read, but do your history. If you know, you know. The first people that ever touched this earth came from Africa. So you think y'all was over there chilling in Africa and black folks just where we came from just dropped out the sky and you looked at us and said they supposed to be slaves to us. Ain't nobody superior over nobody. God made us all equal. Was black people first? Yes, we were. Did we do a lot for humanity? Yes, we did. But to y'all, we didn't build nothing. All we did was show up. That's it. We just showed that y'all. No matter what ethnic background you came from, you can look at Hispanics and go over there to Mexico, and you can see all the monuments and history that they have. You can go over there to India. You can go to China. You can see all these great monuments and history that they have and things that they built from their ancestors. And they look at black folks and like, y'all didn't do nothing. But if you read your history book, if you just do a little bit of research, if it wasn't for black folks, it won't be nothing. Y'all understand me? R&B music, hip hop, jazz, rock and roll, blues, basketball, football. You can go on and on and on. Our culture is very different. There's nobody like us. When it comes to dressing, can't nobody dress like black folks. You can try. Can't nobody look like black folks. You can try. Paula Dean tried it. Now I can say I have been to Paula Dean's restaurant before, and that is some good fried chicken. So I'm gonna have to take that back with Paula Dean. But that's probably the only person on that side. That is some good fried chicken. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been to some some people houses that fried chicken, and let's just say, uh, I guarantee you, if I looked in their cabinet, I probably seen one seasoning in there. I guarantee it. I don't know why y'all like bland food. I don't know where y'all get that from. How y'all gonna have a earth without black folks? Where y'all gonna steal from? If we ain't here, where y'all gonna steal from? Cause y'all steal everything that we do and make it seem like it's yours, like you invented it. Have you ever been in a traffic light and pull up? Cause this has happened to me several times, and I see another race bumping rap music, and they just want to look at you like, yeah, yeah, you hear that, don't it? I'm like, yeah, I do. You like our music, but you don't like us. That to make help me to understand that. You like our food, you like our clothes, you like our culture, you like our music, you like our athletes, you like our rappers, you like our entertainers. You like everything about black folks, but you don't want to be us. Ask yourself that. Why you don't want to be black folks? Because you know it's hard. When things happen in this world, black folks know how to stick together. We know how to make a dollar out of 15 cents. That's just how we are. What recession? We've been doing this for a long time, people. There's a lot of people out there like, man, I've been broke for a long time. I know how to get through. But for some reason, when them people go broke or lose their job, that's when they want to go jump off bridges and buildings. Because they go crazy because they ain't used to it. Black folks are used to that. And we okay. We still can live good. So love yourselves. Okay? Stop hating. Because if y'all keep on hating on black folks, y'all got to understand when God comes back, whenever he decides to come back, 'cause don't nobody know. I wish I would quit making these YouTube videos when y'all talking about God is coming back, like y'all know he gonna come on a certain date and a certain time. We don't know. Quit it. Just quit it. Don't nobody know. If you stop worrying about that and making YouTube videos about that and start living your life, you don't have to worry about none of that. Let them folks that out there sinning sin. They understand. They know right from wrong. We ain't got to keep preaching to these folks all the time. You got to get your life together because God is coming. This is the end of time. You better stop all that drinking and smoking and fornicating and cheating on your wife and your husband. Don't keep doing that for. If you want to be some seasoned barbecue chicken at the end of this, then that's you. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to live right, enjoy my life, eat right, exercise, stop watching all this foolishness that's on TV and on social media. Keep my spirit right and keep on making this money. That's all I'm gonna do. So y'all time is running out. And for the ones up here who complaining about whatever going on in Texas and all these different places with these farmers, that's their fault. I don't feel sorry for y'all. Y'all voted for that man, knowing what he was gonna do. That man told y'all what he was gonna do. It's almost like somebody tells you before a fight. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slap you on the right side of your face. Okay. Then I'm gonna punch you in your stomach. And when you fall to the ground, I'm gonna mud stomp you. They telling you what they gonna do. And you talking about, let me see. Man told y'all, as soon as I get in the office, y'all butts are going right back across that border. He said that. And y'all still went in that voting booth and push Trump, Trump, Trump. And as soon as day one and that man got into office, he called them folks and said, go get him. But y'all out here blaming black folks because we ain't out here marching to help y'all. Black folks that marched so much over the years trying to get support and help from all different ethnicities that we tired of walking. Nike should start making us some walking shoes for black folks. All the marching that we did, sponsored by black people. That's what it should be. You know how much walking black folks have done over the years for civil rights? How much protesting we have done just to be treated like human beings. And we told y'all and warned y'all not to go and vote for this man because we know how he is. And you still took your Carlos Santana tails in there and voted for him. And then looked at black folks like it's y'all fault. You know how when your mama leave and she at work and you and your siblings in the house and you the oldest, you tell y'all better start running around this house for y'all break something and they break something and then they look at you like it's your fault. Like we told y'all. Now you finna get that whooping. Don't try to go to sleep. Don't try to clean up the house. You finna get this whooping. And that's what y'all getting, a good whooping. Your farmers, you're getting a good whooping. Because I don't know who y'all thought was finna go out there on those farms and farm those land. $6 an hour. I'm finna go out there and pick those strawberries for $6 an hour. To live where? That's y'all fault. We love y'all. We try to be there for y'all. We love Hispanics. We love Puerto Ricans. We love every ethnicity. But I'm gonna tell y'all like this: black folks are tired. We're tired. It's time for us to sit back and let whatever happens happens. Because if you know, you know. That's it for me tonight, guys. Again, please like, share, and subscribe this video. This content is going to be going bazookas. Okay. So keep up with the channel. Thank y'all so much. Have a good one.